off with a bang right here. Game one. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Bryant looking it over. Walker with the screen for Bryant. Down low. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Bryant. Walker's got the first points on the scoreboard for Los Angeles. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Brandon. Pass to Peeler. Garnett outside.
First team foul.
Here's Brandon. Jackson with it. Guarded by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Here's Serbiak. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I love how quick Serbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Peeler. To the right side. Here's Garnett. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
For 3, Kobe. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Brandon. Defended by Fisher. Garnett, and he uses the glass on the lane. Garnett's got his second bucket.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Walker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brandon. Serbia. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Bryant. Minnesota in the lead. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Jackson, and again it's Minnesota converting. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Kobe. Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 today so far.
Time out.
get this game underway. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Heading to the court.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ori comes in for Walker. Shaw subbed in for Fisher. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Smith scanning the floor. Dives to the hoop. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And taking it right to the hole. No indecision from Smith that time.
Shaq with a screen on Gill. Kobe passes to O'Neal. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Kobe gets the bucket.
The mid-range stroke of Bryant. You got to admire that. I mean, he's got a terrific feel from here.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Serbian. A three ball. O'Neal with the rebound. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shot's good by Strickland.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
Outside, Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's Strickland. Just 3 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Strickland's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Has in store for us. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Minnesota. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
And it's Bryant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now here's Kobe. 8 points for him. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Smith against George. Here's Trent. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Fox, he's checked in for George. And he can't hit the second. Lakers trail by 8. And finish off by Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Garnett with the screen on Kobe. Driving inside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Pressing the attack, that's how you get things done.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Madsen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, his game is anchored by hustle and hard work. Madsen will take the hard knock if he has to. He's not afraid of contact.
O'Neal's check in for the Lakers. Fisher comes in for Shaw.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Brandon, defended by Fisher. Brandon's shot is off. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, Kobe. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Here's Jackson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. The kick out to Fox. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Madsen moves back up. Back to O'Neal. O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. And Bryant fights off the contact.
How about the concentration for Kobe? Just powering through that contact.
Walker's checked in for the Lakers. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Pass to Peeler. Now here's Garnett, guarded by Walker. Garnett, the pass to Peeler. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And Garnett misses. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Smith checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 32.
1:32 left in the second quarter.
Smith.
Here's O'Neal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Shaquille O'Neal is a guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For Los Angeles, Shaquille.
And he sinks the second. 1:24 left here in the second. Timberwolves leading by 6. The offensive rebound. Now Kobe, 13 points in the game. Inside, stolen. Only one man back on D. Here's Jackson. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Kobe gets it to go.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Brandon, defended by Fisher. No coverage that time. Zerbiak's got 7 points in the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Oh, good hustle. Don't give up on the play after the miss. Attack that offensive glass.
Here's Zerbiak, guarded by Fox. And here is Zerbiak. 7 points in the game. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Brandon. Still scoreless. Pass to Garnett. Shoots a fader. He gets that one. Garnett's got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Now here's Kobe. Here's Walker. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 4 assists in the game.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Garnett outside. Jackson against O'Neal. Jackson passes to Zerbiak. Shoots over Fox. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Somebody better tell these guys blocking out. That's KG.
O'Neal sets the screen for Kobe. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Zerbiak. Launches a 3. Here's Peeler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Brandon. Defended by Fisher. Pass to Peeler. Now Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Walker with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Fox with the screen for O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, once Shaq gets up ahead of steam, the defense is really without options. I mean, just get out of his way because a slam is incoming.
And the Timberwolves call time. Washington's making a switch here. Horry's checked in. Smith checked in for Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as much as 10. 17-foot shot on the way. And Garnett able to finish.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Bryant bats a 2-pointer. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Here's Brandon. Defended by Fisher. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push.
And Bryant throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Here's Brandon. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shoots. KG. That's good. 14 points for Garnett.
He has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Lakers trail by 4. Horry passes to Bryant. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Fires the 3. From range. Kobe drills it.
He's got that kind of range from outside. You have to chase Bryant off the line.
Pass to Zerbiak. Garnett, right side. And stolen by Horry. An even 3-on-3 break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Garnett. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
Shaw's checked in for Derek Fisher. There's Strickland. Pass to Gill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just a smart, aggressive play by Gill. They're going right into the defense and earning the foul.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Gill hits them both. Here is Shaw. Hasn't made one yet. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And the dunk by Owen.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Looking to get it going, and he sinks the layup. Serbiak's got 9.
And you don't really expect that level of passing from Smith, but he makes the right choice there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shaw passes to O'Neal. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Hey guys, the Heat has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Strickland. 2 on the clock. Here's Trent. Third quarter comes to a close, and a panel brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Down low, Kevin Garnett with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Well, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Outside, Kobe. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Shaq comes to help. Pass to Serbiak.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Here's Brandon. It's blocked by Shaq. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, here's a center who can put up 40, 50, 60. I mean, there's really no limit to what Shaq can do scoring the basketball.
On the way, Jackson. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Lays it up and banks it in. Garnett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kobe. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Serbiak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Timberwolves.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Garnett.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
That is how you finish.
Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.